Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
What's going on?
I'm having a lot of trouble with my mental health. I can't really pinpoint exactly what's wrong, but I've been going through treatment for it for a very long time, since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like nothing's getting better. Like, I have really bad depression, and it causes a lack of motivation. Like, it affects my school, it affects work, affects my home life. I was talking this morning, and it's like I can't find enjoyment in anything, and that's really frustrating, because I used to love sitting with Colby, with my fiance, and we would watch Netflix, or there was Netflix series, or even just watching TV I don't enjoy anymore. I feel like nothing brings me joy, and I don't know, I'm mentally exhausted from trying to fight my mind and trying to make it better, and going through medicine changes for the past 3 years, up and down, and everything. And I just feel like I've done everything that I can do, and it's not getting better, and I'm almost to the point, I feel like I'm beyond help, and I don't know, it's really, really getting to me.
You feel unfulfilled, and nothing you can do, nothing you try is working.
Yeah, because everything they suggested I've done, it's not, there's other people with mental health issues. I don't really have much sympathy for people who have mental health issues and don't try. There's nothing else to do but try. Of course I want to give up a lot, but, the only other option is, you gotta be alive, so might as well try.
Yeah.
And, in my teenage years and in my early 20s, I had, a suicide attempt, 2 of them. And, I've just struggled with my mental health my entire life, and especially, the past 3 years, it's just gotten, so much worse. My mental health has just declined, so bad. I just feel almost like a zombie, I just have nothing to offer anybody.
You feel you're here, but you're not thriving.
Yeah, I feel like I'm surviving, not moving.
Yeah.
We can do anything. We can travel. I can go to the beach, which is my favorite place. We can do anything, and I just don't feel happiness. It just doesn't exist for me.
You used to?
Yeah, when I was a teenager, and I don't know, I guess I used to. I always had depression, but it never really affected me to this point. My house is turned into a prison. I never want to leave my house. I will come up with any given excuse any day to not leave my house. And
you're a homebody.
Yeah, I'm a major homebody, and I'm so impulsive. Even with school, I'm anxious. I need to shut down. I'm going home. That's my coping mechanism, is shutting down and going home and locking myself in and away from the world and in my safety.
Do you think that's you avoiding the stressor?
Yeah, because that's the only way I know how to cope, besides my eating disorder.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that a lot. Binge eat, and that's, I used to be 450 pounds, and that's how I got there, was binge eating all my feelings. And
to cope with stress.
Yeah. And then 3 years ago, I had gastric sleeve, and that's when all of this hit me, because I no longer had anything to make me feel better. I ate for any emotion. I'm happy, let's celebrate, let's get a good dinner. I'm depressed, okay, I'm gonna eat my favorite food.
Yeah.
I had to teach myself to eat to live, not live to eat. And I struggle with that every single day. Anything happens through the day, today I'm stressed out. I'm I just want to go home and eat Taco Bell and be in my little nest in my room and not associate with anybody.
Yeah.
I've become distant with my best friend. Her baby's a year old and probably would barely know me because I never leave the house.
So you feel the one consistent thing you had to rely on, which wasn't really fixing the problem, but it was a Band-Aid. You don't have that anymore.
Right. And if anyone who comes to my house, I'll sit there and talk to you and spend time with you, and I have a great time all day, however long you're there. But even going to her house, it's just like I don't know why. It's just going to different environments. I'm out of my comfort zone, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I can handle it for like a little while, but it's like the entire time I'm like, what excuse can I use to go home? What, and to go home and do nothing. It makes no sense.
You probably hate that you even feel that way.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go see my grandma. Like, I don't even want to go. Now, I talk to her on the phone all the time. We talk for hours in the evening. Or I talk to Caitlin all the time. I see her baby on FaceTime all the time. It's just physically going there. Like, I don't ever bring myself to leave the house. If I don't have to, I'll stay in my house for weeks. I don't care.
So, like, you like socializing because, you get to talk to people and stuff, but you can do it at over FaceTime at your house. So you're still comfortable.
Yeah, in my comfort zone, in my, like, Colby calls it my nest. Like, that's just where I stay with my animals and, I don't know how to explain it. I don't like going anywhere. And I love to shop, and I even shop online.
Yeah.
Like,
I know you've said, like, you love to clean. And
I like to clean, and, everything I like to do is at home. But, I mean, even that stuff, cleaning just really, like, kind of just distracts me. It doesn't make me happy. Like, I like my plants. That makes me happy. Yeah. But not the happiness I feel like I should be able to feel. Like,
not
I just want to be normal.
Yeah.
Like, I tell Colby all the time, like, I just want to be a normal person. Like, just be able to feel emotions at a normal level and not, like, so intense. Like, happiness is, like, top of the world, which I don't get there ever. But then, like, sadness is, like, in the pits, like,
there's no gray
area. I'm one extreme or the other, and no amount of medicine has helped that, and
that's exhausting.
It is.
Yeah. And
going up and down on psych meds, like, it is hard on your body, like, on your mind, like, it causes, like, physical side effects, like hand shaking, like tremors, like exhaustion, weight gain. Like, going up and down on these medicines all the time just absolutely takes, like, a huge toll on me. So
do you feel like sometimes they're doing more damage than good?
Yeah. But when I'm not on them, it's way worse. So yeah, I'm, surviving right now. But I know when I had my suicide attempt, that was when I was on nothing. And I can't go back there. So,
are you scared that if you go back there, that will happen again?
Yeah. Very, and I can almost bet that it would, because it was bad. So, all right.